My name is Sasha. Let me share you my story. A long time ago, I lived in a house near a river. The house was new. It had 2 bedrooms and a nice garden. I lived alone, with my pet poodle, Rex. It was about 9 p.m. on Saturday night. I was sitting in the living room watching TV. Rex was sitting next to me. He was asleep. Suddenly, I heard a noise on the stairs. Rex jumped up. He heard it too. What was that? I said to Rex. Rex started to growl. I switched the TV off and listened carefully. There were footsteps on the stairs. Someone was in my house. Rex started to bark loudly and he ran to the door. I was very frightened. I picked up a glass vase of flowers. I took the flowers out of the vase. I opened the window and poured the water out. If anyone attacks me, I will hit them with this vase, I thought. Slowly, I opened the living room door, and Rex ran to the stairs. I switched on the light. There was no one there. But Rex was acting very strangely. He was looking at the stairs, and he was shaking and crying. He looked very frightened. "What is it, Rex?" I asked. He was looking at something in the middle of the stairs. He could see something. But I couldn't see anything strange. I walked up the stairs and looked in the rooms upstairs. There was no one there. Rex didn't come upstairs. He stayed at the bottom of the stairs, shaking. I looked in the bathroom and kitchen, but there was no one there. I filled the vase with water and went back into the living room. I put the flowers back into the vase and put the vase back on the table. I switched the TV on again. All night, Rex sat next to the living room door, crying. What is it? I thought. Is it a ghost? I was frightened because I couldn't understand it. The next day, I went for a run along the river. It was a beautiful sunny day, but it was cold. When I left the house, Rex was asleep on the sofa. I ran for 2 hours. While I was running, I thought about the strange footsteps on the stairs, and Rex, was it a ghost? I thought. No, there can't be a ghost. The house, and all the other houses here, are new. Ghosts don't live in new houses. After my run, I walked back to my house. I opened the door. Rex usually came to the door. He was usually happy to see me. But this time, the house was quiet. Rex? I said. Where are you? I went inside. Ag! I screamed. I was so shocked, I couldn't move. On each step of the stairs, there was a flower. The flowers were from the vase in my living room. There were 10 steps and 10 flowers. At the top of the stairs I could see Rex. He looked happy. His eyes were closed and his tail was moving. Rex! Rex! I shouted. Rex didn't come down the stairs. Can't you hear me, Rex? I shouted. I was very frightened. I couldn't stay in my house. I took my car keys, closed the door and ran to my car. At that time, I was working in the local library. I drove there, parked my car and ran in. Sasha! What is it? Said Bianca, my old boss. Bianca took me into the staff room and gave me a hot cup of tea. I felt better. I told her the story. Is it a ghost? It can't be a ghost, I said. Ghosts don't come to new houses. She listened carefully, and then she said, wait a minute. She went to the local history room of the library and came back with a book. She opened it to a page. The page had a map of the town and some photographs. She pointed to the map. This map is from 100 years ago. Here is the river. There is a girls' school here next to the river. The school closed about 40 years ago. Then around 5 years ago, a housing company bought the land. They knocked the school down and built houses on the old school land. Your house is one of those houses. She turned to another page. It had a newspaper report from 1930. Look at this, she said. I read the newspaper report. One day, there was a fire in the school. The girls were very frightened and ran down the school stairs very quickly. Some of the girls fell down the stairs. One of the girls, an 8-year-old named Aria, hit her head on the floor and died. Everyone was very shocked and upset. Her teacher at the time said Aria was a lively girl. She had many friends and she enjoyed playing very much. And look at this, said Bianca. She showed me another newspaper article from 1932. After the accident, many of the schoolgirls saw the ghost of Aria. The girls were very frightened. Some girls saw Aria on the stairs. Others saw her at the classroom window. She often waved to the girls. So the teachers put flowers at the bottom of the stairs. After that, the ghost of Aria did not come back. I looked at Bianca. Do you think Aria is in my house? I asked. Maybe, said Bianca. But don't be frightened. She is only a young girl. She won't hurt you or Rex. I think she wants to play with Rex. It's a sad story, I said. I finished my tea. Then, I went to the flower shop. I bought a beautiful bunch of flowers. On the card with the flowers, I wrote. Then, I went home. I opened the front door. Rex was waiting for me. He seemed happy to see me. I looked at the stairs. The flowers were still there. I picked each flower up and put them in the vase in the living room. Then, I put the new flowers in a different vase, and put the vase and the card on the table at the bottom of the stairs. I had a shower, and spent the afternoon doing the housework. Around 5 p.m., I got changed. I planned to have dinner with my friends at a restaurant in town. Be a good boy, Rex. I'll see you later, I said to Rex. He ran upstairs. When I left the house, he usually ran to my bedroom window to watch me go out. I closed the door and looked up at the window to wave to Rex. It was nearly dark outside, but I could see a young girl in the window. She was wearing old-fashioned clothes. She was holding Rex, and she was smiling and waving at me. I smiled and waved back at her. After that, I bought new flowers for the vase at the bottom of the stairs every few weeks. I never saw Aria again. Rex didn't see her again either. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe for more videos, press the bell icon and select all to get notifications.